Have you ever wondered what life was like for our earliest ancestors, over 1.5 million years ago? It's a world so ancient, it's hard to even imagine. We often picture small, isolated groups of early humans huddled together, struggling against a hostile world. What if I told you that recent discoveries are painting a very different and much more fascinating picture? What if the real power in this ancient world wasn't held by individual groups, but by a vast, interconnected network of females? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the ancient clues that reveal who really controlled early humanity. Our journey takes us to the arid landscapes of northern Kenya, to a site called Lamuk V3. Here, archaeologists unearthed some of the oldest stone tools ever found, dating back a staggering 3.3 million years. But we're focusing on a slightly more recent period, around 1.6 million years ago. This was the time of Homo erectus, one of our direct ancestors, a species that was smarter, more adaptable, and more social than any that came before. They were skilled toolmakers, creating what we call aculine hand axes, beautiful teardrop-shaped tools that were the Swiss Army knives of the prehistoric world. Here's where it gets interesting. When scientists analyzed the chemical makeup of these stone tools from various sites, they found something completely unexpected. The raw materials used to make these tools came from dozens of different quarries, some located many, many miles apart. This wasn't just one group getting their stone from a nearby hill. It was a complex supply chain, stretching across a huge geographical area. How could this be possible? Early humans weren't exactly known for long-distance travel, or so we thought. They were meeting, interacting, and exchanging not just goods, but ideas and knowledge. Imagine different family groups, each with their own territory, regularly coming together at specific locations. They would share food, exchange tools, and maybe even find partners. This completely revolutionizes our understanding of early human society. It wasn't a world of constant conflict and competition, but one of cooperation and connection. So who was orchestrating this complex network? Who were the social glue holding this ancient society together? The clues point towards the females. In many primate societies today, including chimpanzees and bonobos, it's the females who leave their birth group to join another when they reach maturity. This practice, known as female dispersal, is crucial for preventing inbreeding and for building alliances between different groups. The females act as ambassadors, carrying with them not just their genes, but also their social knowledge and cultural traditions. It's highly likely that our Homo erectus ancestors followed a similar pattern. The young women would have been the ones moving between groups, forging the links that created this vast social web. In a world without written language or maps, this social knowledge was the most valuable resource of all. The females weren't just members of the group, they were the essential connectors, the brokers of this ancient economy. This puts a whole new spin on the man-the-hunter narrative, doesn't it? While hunting was undoubtedly important, it was this female-led social network that provided the stability and resilience necessary for our ancestors to not just survive, but thrive and expand across the globe. They built a world based on connection, not just conflict. It's a powerful reminder that cooperation has been at the heart of the human story from the very beginning. The next time you look at a stone tool in a museum, remember the incredible social world it came from, a world woven together by the journeys of ancient women. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into our ancient past. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories from the dawn of humanity. See you next time.